Is there a supernatural dimension? A world beyond the one we know? Sid Roth has spent over 35 years researching the strange world of the supernatural. Join Sid for this edition of It's Supernatural.
Hello, welcome to my world, where it's naturally supernatural. My guest is the first woman in 1,400 years to go into a mosque, proclaim Jesus, and see miracles. How did she get such favor? I want to know. Hello, Sid Roth here with Marrion Branham, and I have to tell you, an 81-year-old woman flies to Pakistan, has a couple 100,000, mostly Muslims, hear her proclaim Jesus, see miracles. How do you do it at 81, Marilyn Hickey?
Well, let me tell you how, and how everyone can do it.
That's even better.
Yes. Faith in Jesus
and
is the big key.
It's not just a nice story. God's speaking to you right now. So Marilyn did something that I wish I could have done. One of the greatest miracle ministries I ever read about, short of in the Bible, but on the same level, was a man by the name of Branham. And Marilyn had a problem. The doctor said she couldn't have a child. So she goes to this meeting. How many people were at Branham's meeting when you were?
Probably it was about 5,000. I was in Dallas, Texas.
And what happened?
Well, I was 26. I'd been married 3 years. They said I could never have a child. I had an inherited condition. And he called me out of the audience. Well, here I am on a platform facing this man and had the most unusual experience. I don't know how to describe it, but it was like a wheel within a wheel, lower on the ground, and I could see it, and as it turned, it went whoosh, whoosh. I could hear it, and this man is saying to me, "You're not from Denver, you're not from here. You're from Denver, Colorado. You're from a wooded area, and you can't have a baby." Now, I'm thinking if I...
He had never met you?
Never.
And
never.
He just pulls you right out of an audience.
Exactly.
And he could have been, I mean, how could he have known all those things?
It was the Spirit of God. He said, "You can't have a baby." But he said, "Go home and receive your child." And the reason I'm telling you wheel within a wheel, it came into my feet. And it wasn't until 10 years later I got pregnant. And I went to a doctor. I said, "I think I'm pregnant." He examined me. He said, "No, you're not pregnant. That's impossible." He said, "You're not pregnant. You're going through a change." So I went home and went through some more changes and, and went to another doctor. He said, "This is a 5.5-month pregnancy." And of course, you can see Sarah on my program.
But the key, 10 years from that word. You see, it's like the game of baseball. You don't have 3 strikes and you're out. You are only out if you quit swinging. You got it?
That's right.
Okay, Marilyn, very quickly. People have had influences on your life. Kenneth Hagin taught the authority of the believer.
Does that take all the superstition away from it? It's God. I don't know those people, but your faith has healed you. Go home, you're well. What did they touch? They never touched me. They're 15 yards from me. It's the high priest, Jesus Christ, the same yesterday, today, and forever, the resurrected one. Don't doubt. Believe. I'm sorry. It was in the audience. I just have to work as the Spirit moves. It's such a weakening affair. Are we strangers? I don't know you and you don't know me. If God will tell me what you're here for, you believe me to be His servant, you know something's going on. That feeling. Between you and I stands that line. You're moving from Him, you're moving way away. I can tell you right now, you're not from around here. because you're from a wooded country where there's much heavy timber and wood. And you're suffering with a female trouble, and you've got a desire in your heart to have a baby, and you can't have the baby. And you come from Denver, Colorado. Thus saith the Lord. That's right. Go home and receive your child. God will give it to you.